Hi everyone, it's time for lunch. So today I've looked in the garden and I found I've grown some onions and peas. So I thought, I haven't got enough peas to make this, but what I've got is some frozen peas already. I'm going to make a pea and mint soup. That's the mint from the garden as well. It smells really nice, minty fresh. So, first thing I'm going to do, I've got to wash my hands. Really important anyway, but particularly at the moment, we're going to wash your hands even more than usually. We're going to wash them while we make pea and mint soup, and we're going to make some cheese scones to go with it. It might be a recipe that you might like to try at home. I'll put the recipe on there at the end for you to have a look at. So, first job, the onion. So I have to be really careful, I'm going to cut the end off. Cut it in half, get rid of all the skin. There we go, hopefully you'll be able to see what I'm doing. Chop it up that way. Only needs to be roughly chopped, and then that way. There we go. And this one. Right, so that's my chopped onion. I'm going to put the heat on now on the hob. Got a pan, a little bit of oil. Heat that one up. Now I'm going to make some stock. The stock's kind of the liquid bit. It's vegetable stock we're using today. I've got some stock in there. Some boiling water. I need 800 ml altogether. I'm going to need 2 of these. One. There we go, we'll do this one as well. Same in that one. That should be about our 800 ml. The pan's hot now, so I'm going to add our onion and gently cook that off for a few minutes. Give that a stir. Keep it on a low heat for a few minutes while I get the rest ready. It's going to take about 5 minutes. Okay, just going to chop a little bit of mint that we'll need later on. It's all washed and dried. I'm going to chop it all up, minding my fingers with this big knife. There we are, we'll put that aside. So these are the peas that I've been growing. Have a look. I'll open them up. I'll try and open them up. They're tiny in there, they're not quite ready. But they taste really good. I might put those in as well. Just because. Right, had about 5 minutes to soften. I'm going to add in the vegetable stock. Very, very hot. So I've got 800 ml of vegetable stock going in. Give it a little stir. And that's going to come up to the boil. And I'm going to add the peas. Okay, the vegetable stock's just coming up to the boil. Here come the peas. Give that a mix. Okay, while the soup's cooking, which is going to take about 5 or 10 minutes, I'm going to make these cheese scones. I've got 455 grams of self-raising flour, a tablespoon of sugar, a pinch of salt. I've got some butter, 85 grams, I've cubed it up like that. All in. Some whole grain mustard, before I add anything else, I'm going to give that a quick whiz. So ready? Here we go. Get it all mixed up nicely. Then I'm going to add 1 egg laid by our chickens. So 1 egg goes in. I'm going to put some milk, about 90 to 100 mils of milk. And lastly, I've got some grated cheddar cheese. So I'm just going to whiz it first before I put in the cheese. Once I've got the lid on. Add some cheese. Give it another whiz. As you can see, it's starting to form into a bit of a dough. Might need a little bit more milk. A little splash more. Bring it together. That's better. There we go. So, time to roll them out. Clear a little bit of room. Give it a wipe. Put a little bit of flour down first to stop it sticking to the surface. You've got to be really careful because there's a sharp blade in there, so I'll put that out of the way to wash in a minute. I'm going to gently just knead this together, not too much, just to keep it all together as a dough. Give it a bit of a squash and a squeeze. Right, it needs to be about 3 centimetres thick, roughly. I'm going to cut them out with my cutter and put them straight onto a tray. I'm just going to grab a tray. Okay. There we go. Push down. Another one. We'll keep doing that until we've used up all of the dough. There's 4, give it another squish together. Hopefully you can see all right. What I'm doing, just pushing it all together. A bit like squishing Play-Doh around, really. Feels the same. Okay, get a couple more out of this. Might get a couple more. And we'll check in a minute and see how that soup's coming along. That one, I reckon I'll get one more of this. There we go. Oh, let's get it flat. Right. Our cheese scones. I'm going to finish them off with a little bit of cheese to melt onto the top. Right, we'll check and see how the soup's doing. Okay, now it's time to put these cheese scones in a very hot oven for about 10 minutes. There they are before. We'll put them in and we'll see them when they're all... Fingers crossed they'll come out all right. Let's have a look and see how the soup's doing. Bubbling away really nicely, so it's ready to switch that off. I'm going to pop in the herbs. If you remember what it is, it's that lovely mint. So I'm going to put all the mint in like that. Then I've got this thing that will whiz it all up to make it lovely and smooth. There we go. Might need to move it actually. My oven gloves because the pan's very hot. Okay. So depending on how you like your soup, you might have a few peas and mint left in it, but that's quite nice like that. And we'll leave it there. It's still really, really hot, and we'll wait for these cheese scones to be cooked. Right, our scones have been in for just over 10 minutes now. As you can see, they've all puffed up nicely, looking nice and golden brown. They're ready, switch the oven off. Very hot, so I have to use my oven gloves again. Just gonna use this slice, pop them on the cooling rack like that. Left some without cheese on, some people prefer without. I like them covered in cheese. There we go. They smell brilliant, it's really delicious. So. Funny shaped one there I made with the end of the dough, didn't want to waste any. Right, everything's ready. We've got nice hot soup. I'm going to put it in my bowl. Okay, put some in the bowl. Like that. I like a little bit of black pepper in it. A little bit of basil, make it look pretty. Also got a little tiny bit of double cream, which I just like to swirl on the top like that. I'm going to choose this scone, and there we are. I'm going to sit down now and enjoy my lunch. Pea soup and cheese scones. Enjoy. I've just come down to the vegetable garden just to show you where I got some of the ingredients for today's lunch from. I'm just looking here at the strawberry plants, but I think all the strawberries have been eaten up. There we've got some onions growing. And here, this tall one is a sunflower. Here are the courgettes. Just see some yellow courgettes down there. Some flowers. And these plants here. There they are. We've got some tomatoes. Lots of tomatoes growing. Aha, here they are. These are the peas. These are the pea pods. Maybe not enough to make another bowl of soup, but they are delicious. There we are, some peas. Got here some tall runner beans growing. And down here is where I picked the mint for our mint. There's some, and there's some more. We've got more tomato plants growing here, and courgette. We've got potatoes growing. More onions. And here again we've got some lovely big sunflowers, all different colours. That's going to be sweet corn growing here. And hiding away, I've got my chickens. And can you see, they're all purple. These chickens have been sprayed with purple spray. Stop them pecking each other. So that's all the vegetable garden. Just to recap on the ingredients for today's pea and mint soup, I used 1 onion, 800 ml of vegetable stock, 450 grams of frozen peas, and some salt and pepper.